physical ever happened between you and Raquel?
No.
I regret every moment that I stood up for you, defended you, supported you. You're worth nothing.
I have been super selfish. Selfish does not cover it. Diabolical, demented, subhuman.
Poo-poo head? Both of you, poo-poo heads.
I think it's important to me to tell the truth.
The truth about the affair between Raquel Leviss and Tom Sandoval has finally been confirmed by none other than Raquel herself. But while netizens believe Raquel simply couldn't run from her lies anymore, it is speculated that she is trying to become friends with Ariana Madix again. Could that be what this is all about? Well, keep watching to find out. In an interview, Raquel Leviss broke down in tears as she revealed secret sex romps with Tom Sandoval while Ariana Madix was at a funeral. According to her, she wanted to have a three-way relationship with Tom and Ariana, which was something Ariana greatly frowned upon. The interview was aired after the reunion of Vanderpump Rules Season 10, where Ariana blasted Raquel for betraying her. So, it only makes sense to think that guilt is eating Raquel up pretty fast and she just might want to win her friend back. At the beginning of the interview, Raquel said, "I think it's important to me to tell the truth," and she admitted to lying during the reunion. "I think that I've been lying and being so deceitful this entire time that I don't want to lie anymore, and it's all out there anyway. Like, the worst is out, yet I'm still finding myself having to lie about specific timeline things," Raquel said.
The worst is out, yet I'm still finding myself having to lie about specific timeline things.
The reality star went further to reveal more sex romps with the 40-year-old Sandoval, and she desperately wanted a throuple with Tom and Ariana. Meanwhile, Ariana already split with her longtime boyfriend Tam in March after learning of his months-long affair with Raquel. Flashbacks were then shown of Sandoval during the reunion insisting they had sex once and took a break before resuming their affair. He feels like it would be less hurtful to say that, "You know, this wasn't going on for so long," Raquel said. Afterwards, the producer prodded her for details and Raquel revealed the second time they had sex was during the Mexico trip for Sheena Shea's wedding last August that Ariana also attended. "Oh, that's steamy. I was like, we can't see each other. This isn't gonna be a thing." But then, like, that first night in Cancun, he was, like, drunk and, like, trying to find his room, and I heard him talking in the hallway, and there was somebody working there, and he was, like, asking which direction the elevator was, and I was like, "Wait, just come inside." I was like, "Sorry, sir. Like, he's really drunk." Yeah, that was the second time that we were physical, intimate with each other, Raquel admitted.
I was like, "Wait, just come inside." I was like, "Sorry, sir, like, he's really drunk." Yeah, that was the second time that we were physical, intimate with each other.
Oops. It looks like the cat is indeed out of the bag, and many wonder how Ariana would react to this revelation. Well, keep watching. Raquel went on to share that their affair picked up speed once filming ended on the Bravo show. Raquel also claimed that she felt really guilty. "A huge part of me wanted to tell her. Like, it ate me alive not to tell her. I mean, I even suggest, I was like, maybe, like, what would Ariana think about, like, having me as an addition?" And he was like, no, she would not be into that," Raquel said. "If throuple," the producer asked. "Yeah," Raquel answered, "because, like, I love Ariana as a person, and then also I'm in love with Tom Sandoval. So, yeah, it didn't seem that far-fetched of an idea, but it was not something in question. I just hate lying so much. I hate it," Raquel said. Well, Ariana would also hate hearing you lie so much too. Raquel also told the producer that Sandoval asked her not to disclose certain information. "I feel like Tom is, like, you know, my one person that I do have. And so, if I just, like, went and betrayed him, then I'd really have nobody," Raquel said.
He feels like it would be less hurtful to say that, you know, this wasn't going on for so long.
She started crying as she revealed they agreed to get one particular story straight. The reason why Tom wanted to lie about it is because it's a really bad look to hook up with someone's boyfriend in their own house when they've gone out of town, especially for, like, a funeral, of all things, Raquel said, sobbing. She was mentioning the time when Ariana was out of town to attend the funeral of her beloved grandmother Bonnie. "This has effing killed my soul. Like, I am so sick of lying. I hate it. I hate being deceitful. It's horrible," Raquel said while crying hard.
This is fucking killed my soul. Like, I am so sick of lying. I hate it. I hate being deceitful.
Oh well, the story just keeps getting hotter. But in case you missed it, Ariana earlier unleashed her full fury on her ex-boyfriend Sandoval and former friend Raquel during the reunion that was filmed at Avenue 6 Studios in Los Angeles just weeks after the affair broke. Diabolical, demented, subhuman, Ariana called Raquel after she admitted to being super selfish for engaging in a months-long affair with Sandoval. Selfish doesn't cover it.
cover it, bitch. Diabolical, demented, disgusting, subhuman. Start getting a better vocabulary to describe your action.
As it sure looked like the news about the scandal has reached the end of the earth, Raquel said she was super embarrassed and knew that she owed a lot of people in the room an apology. In fact, Raquel admitted that she was so embarrassed she considered skipping the reunion. "I'm so ashamed and embarrassed that I'm even capable of keeping the secret from somebody who has been in my corner since the beginning. Ariana, I am so sorry for betraying you. I can't even fathom the pain that I've caused you. I have been completely selfish, and you're right. Selfish is not the right word, because it doesn't even begin to describe the state of mind I have been in," Raquel said. Raquel added, "It was a mistake. The way it was handled was a complete mistake. The way that we have betrayed the people closest to us was detrimental to all of our friendships. And I'm seeing, like, all of the consequences for my actions that I never even considered because I was living in the moment." Ariana gave some epic eye rolls as Raquel explained her behavior. "Why'd you do it?" Andy asked. "I did it because Tom and I had this connection. I felt seen and heard by him," said Raquel, who was interrupted by Ariana, who demanded to know if she didn't feel seen or heard by me. Raquel admitted that Ariana had been a source of support, but claimed that she was able to confide about personal things with Sandoval. "I'd been a people pleaser my whole life, and I dropped that mentality and I started only pleasing myself, and this was something that I was curious to see," Raquel added. "So, my dog had just died. I cried in your effing arms, and you thought I should go F her boyfriend. You are lower than the effing lowest of low people. You really are," Ariana said. "You're a effing psychopath. You are terrifying to me as a person. The fact that you are capable of this is unfing believable. You're a dementor," Ariana ranted at Raquel, referencing the dark creature from the Harry Potter series that feeds on human happiness.
So my dog had just died. I cried in your f***ing arm, and you thought I should go fuck her boyfriend.
Raquel couldn't help but admit all along by saying, "I know I am." Afterwards, Andy asked Raquel why she couldn't end the affair and asked if she was in love with Sandoval. "Yeah," Raquel admitted. "You're ugly. You're hideous." Ariana hissed at Raquel.
You were in love.
Yeah. You're ugly. You're hideous.
Andy then asked Sandoval if he was in love with Raquel. "I'm sorry, yes, yes," Sandoval replied after a long pause. Andy also asked Ariana what happened with her eggs after she was shown during the past season moving forward in the fertilization process with Sandoval. "They're just frozen," Ariana said of her eggs. "They're not fertilized," Andy asked. "No, thank God. I don't want the DNA mixed with mine," Ariana said while making a dismissive hand gesture towards Sandoval. Andy then asked Sandoval if he had slept with anyone else since his affair with co-star Raquel began. He said there was nobody else, but Ariana disagreed with him. "You know who he did sleep with after he and Raquel started sleeping together?" "Me?" Ariana said. "Yeah, she kept her t-shirt on. It was really hot," Sandoval said sarcastically. The comment stunned everyone, including host Andy. "You are such a effing DK." Well, he yelled at Sandoval. Even his close friend Schwartz questioned the move, telling him, "Don't say that. Don't say that." "I'm sorry," Sandoval replied.
"Yeah, she kept her t-shirt on. It was really hot."
You're such a f***ing dick.
What the dude? This.
Raquel and Tom further raised eyebrows immediately after the reunion ended with a summer group photo. Afterwards, Raquel couldn't help but admit to Sandoval that they hurt so many people. "I'm seeing the person that I've become, and this isn't who I want to be. I don't want to be a person that hurts other people," Raquel said. "That really sucks," Sandoval remarked. "Well, it's one thing you make a mistake and it sure is another to admit such mistake." Raquel may have been brave enough to admit her faults and apologies to Ariana. Moreover, after the scandal became public, Raquel sent an apology text to Ariana, and as expected, Ariana blocked her. It looks like whatever apology Raquel and Tom have, it won't erase the hurt and pain Ariana faced from the scandal. Let's see if social media users agree. A fan wrote, "The betrayal that Rachel and Tom inflicted on Ariana over and over again warrants every word she said to them. Are we supposed to give Ariana's words more judgment than their actions?" Another fan added, "Ariana is totally justified in everything she said. Those two did something horrible to her and are just disgusting. Neither one of them are remorseful, and Raquel not showing any emotion proves that." Clearly, netizens aren't taking it easy on Raquel and Tom, and according to them, they deserve whatever embarrassment they might be facing. There is more where that came from, so stay connected.